Yeah, I'm incomplete. Hey, 'cause I'm incomplete. I need you here tonight to cover up this empty sheets. 'Cause I'm incomplete.
Hey guys, it's finally happened. Our new car is a 2016 Volvo XC90 T6 all-wheel drive inscription. I'm gonna take you for a little drive, tell you guys about it. You guys can hear what I have to say about it, and we can see what happens along the way. Let's go. Cool. So first things I have to say, I drove this car the other day just to see how the steering wheel feel, the accelerator feel, the brake feel, and just the general overall cornering and feel of this car, just for familiarity purposes. And what do I have to say about it? In comfort mode, the steering is quite light, very light actually, but it depends what you're driving it for. And I can't really blame it because it's an SUV. It's not a Lamborghini Gallardo or a Porsche Turbo or even a normal 911 Carrera S. It's nothing like that. It's an SUV, so I can't blame for having very light steering and a very twitchy accelerator pedal. But I mean, the twitchy accelerator pedal just means I can put my foot down accidentally, but I'm not going to, because I mean, road safety is one of the most important aspects in the world, or for people at least. I don't know where I'm going at with that, but okay. As well as this thing the seats are extremely comfortable. The car, it's smooth, it's quiet. If you want it to go like hell, it will go like hell. I'm not going to exactly showcase this today, as the conditions are not perfect, but I'm very happy with this purchase. I am extremely happy with it. I think honestly this is one of my dream cars. An SPA chassis car or Spa chassis car, depending on what you're going at. I think we couldn't have done better. It's in a good nick as well. This car has 101,000 kilometers on the clock. As I said earlier, it's a 2016 car. The engine is a 2-litre inline-4 with a turbocharger and a supercharger. Combined output of the turbocharger and the supercharger on top of the combustion engine makes 328 horsepower and 462 newton meters of torque. That's extremely respectable and extremely healthy, especially for a little 2-litre 4-cylinder like this. It doesn't even sound bad. I mean, it's not quite an inline 6 or a V6 or the Boxer 6 or even a V8. I mean, it sounds okay. That's not slow either, that I might showcase in a bit. Let's just see how that goes. But we're in a beautiful, we're in a beautiful area. We have beautiful scenery. I've just come off my cinematics, and I think, oh shoot, honestly, I think this thing is, sure, it's not an X5M, but I think this thing meets all our standards completely. And this car blows me away every time I wake up in the morning. It puts a smile on my face, and it puts me in a good mood and lines me up for the day. And that's the kind of thing I want, and that's the kind of thing I enjoy. So I think, honestly, this car, with its safety rating, its insane boot space, its luxury for the price we got it at, for the condition, for the feel and the performance, and well, pretty much every aspect about it. I think honestly it's utterly just perfect. Right. Cool. I think it's utterly perfect, and I'm very happy with this choice. So yeah, honestly I'm pleased. I mean, I wouldn't exactly say, oopsie, I'd rather have this thing over a Testarossa, because I wouldn't. But I would say I would have this thing over most cars, definitely. Oh. I would say I'd have this thing over an X5. I'd have a T8 over a Urus, because I don't like the Urus. I'd have this thing over a Bentayga out of the affordability point of view, and I would definitely have this thing over a Q7 or GLE. So I think the GLE is a very good looking car. Not. I don't know where I'm going at with this. Cool. Oh my god! Oh my god. Okay, I'm on the brakes, just slowing down for the corner. I'm just taking this ride easy now. The smile it puts on my face is... it's utterly insane. Can I get a little bit more foot? Or not?
Stay on the road though, because you're going to...
Okay.
Yes, go.
Foot flat. Gee, poo poo. This thing's definitely not slow, as we have established. I have definitely established the thing's not slow. Is clearance good? Yes, it is. Okay, I'm gonna slow down for a moment. Perfect. We're on the move. Okay, so we now have a compass at the bottom. At the top we have just our normal stuff. But we have a lot of other cool stuff, and now, as the mode suggests, all-wheel drive. We are now fully all-wheel drive. I'm gonna close the windows. Yeah, this thing's now completely all-wheel drive. Honestly, the seats are really plushy. They're really comfortable. This car can handle long drives like a champ, as it should. And it's not slow, as we have established now. It can corner quite well. It feels quite good. And yeah, I'm honestly quite happy with this. Seriously. We also got a head-up display. We also have a head-up display. That's a nice option. We have the Harman Kardon upgraded premium sound system. Not quite the Bang & Olufsen sound system, but I mean... Oh, Bowers & Wilkins, I'm sorry. I apologize for my mistake. But yeah, the Harman Kardon, not the Bowers & Wilkins sound system. 18 speaker, things like 1800 watts with the Gothenburg Hall of Sound feature. That would be cool to have, I will admit, because I like my music. My family do like their music as well. So that would have come in quite handy, but I mean, we don't have it. This is definitely not something to complain about, though. It's just a slight nitpick. Another slight nitpick is, for my style and for just my personal preference, the steering is very light, but you can change that in the individual driving mode. I have no complaints about the suspension. No complaints about anything else. I just feel the steering is very light and the accelerator pedal's extremely twitchy. So I have to really feather it, or else I'm gonna land up in Mars. And I'm gonna run through the stats now, quickly. 0 to 100, 6.5 seconds. 8-speed torque converter automatic gearbox. FPA chassis. 2-litre twin-charged 4-cylinder, 328 horsepower, and 462 newton meters of torque at 5,700 RPM. It weighs around 2.3 tons, which is it's a big bertha of car. I will admit, it's got a big booty, and the thing it's really cool. It's really cool. I think I have no complaints about this car whatsoever. Everything can be changed. We're running 21-inch 275 all rounds, Pirelli Scorpion Verde tires. I mean, they're not the best tires in the world. They're good. They're not perfect. They're no Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2R or anything of that nature, or any off-road tire like BF Goodrich or what are those off-road tires? I'm not too sure about off-road tires, but 21-inch rims I think are a little bit big, just because it will be expensive to replace the tires. We have tire pressure monitoring as well, which is quite nice. And I just generally I don't know. We have a beautiful looking cabin. Seriously. We have 7 seats, 3 of which we won't ever use. And we have around 755 litres of boot space, which is almost double what this car has. And with this car, I wake up in a fantastic mood every morning, seriously. And it's the view, by the way, quickly. Let me just show that off. Cool. The view's beautiful. Get a little bit of fresh air in. When I wake up in this car, air quotes, when I wake up and I see this car, it puts me in a fantastic mood, as I've said a million times in this showcase or review or reveal. I do miss the simplicity of our V50, and then the fact that it's small and it just feels more pure. But I mean, as time moves on, that's going to happen with every car, so I mean, that's not at all a complaint. That's, if anything, a compliment. The old car was lacking performance, this is not. We're still chilling in all-wheel drive mode if anyone's interested. And I think, seriously, this car is fantastic. This car is exceptional. We're now in comfort mode. I'm going to put it into Polestar just to chill out for an audio point of view for the engine. Now we shifted down a gear. And I'm in manual. I'm going to go slow and I'm going to give it a quick boot. Just a little one. Good grief, this... I don't know anymore. This thing's fantastic, seriously, I love this thing. I don't know. This thing has got as much score in its safety rating as it does with my heart. It scores the same. A 5-star. And the thing, it sounds decent. It's got a small modding culture. Or an aftermarket support. It shares stuff with the Polestar 1, like the engine and the drivetrain. It shares with the Polestar 1, and if anyone does not know, that's a £131,000 GT, which is, I've had the opportunity to sit in a Goodwood Festival speed. Here's a picture, and that was same seats, same interior, pretty much, same steering wheel, same chassis even though that's based on an S90. This is not an S90, it's an XC90, but seriously, let me lead on to something kind of cool. The paint scheme, this is not stock. The actual primary paint is stock. So I'm pretty sure around the mirrors and the roof is a gloss black vinyl. And the panda bear jobs, I think does look quite cool. I think it looks really cool. And I'll just put it back into automatic. This thing's a little monster, seriously. I might give it just one final boot before the end of this review. Pardon?
Just go a bit more into the middle of the road. There you go.
Cool. Can I boot it?
Yeah.
Cool. One final boot. Quickly. Foot flat. On the brakes. Okay, for those of you guys still watching, thanks so much for tuning in to this car review. I have awesome content on the way for this car, awesome videos, awesome posts on my Instagram. I am the Just White Official. I'll try to put a link in the description down below, hopefully it works. Remember, smash that like button. I hope you guys subscribe, hit that bell. Bell. Comment what you think of this car, and I think without further ado I'm going to leave it off. Peace.